Okay, so last time I noticed that there was a little bit of fluid leaking from the steering rack, the power steering rack. So what we're going to do today is we're going to replace some of the power steering fluid with this Lucas power steering fluid with conditioners. Now I've used this in the past. I don't know exactly if it's actually stopping the leak, but we'll try, and I'll show you how to do that. So this is what we're going to need to do the job today. So what I have here is a fluid syringe, okay, and I have this hose which is attached to it. Now this hose you can buy at any hardware store or auto parts store. I can show you here. I'm using a inner diameter 1/4 inch, outer diameter 3/8 inch hose, clear hose, so you know exactly where the fluid is flowing as you pull it out of the power steering fluid reservoir. And I just cut a short little section here, so maybe it's about 10 to 12 inches. Okay, we have our new fluid, and we have a container for depositing the old fluid from the reservoir into this container for storage or for disposal. Okay, and as we do this, we can take a look at exactly how clean or how dirty the power steering fluid is. Okay, so let's get this thing set up. Gonna get the power steering fluid. Now this is the power steering fluid reservoir. If we take a look inside, okay, it's got fluid in there. We're just gonna let this thing hang out here, the container for disposal, and we're just going to, with the syringe, stick it in as deep as possible and draw the fluid out. Okay, there we go. Okay, we see it's pretty dark actually. Let's draw the fluid out. Put it in the container. Would probably help that if we have some rags here, but I think we'll manage. Okay, we'll do this a couple more times, and we should be drawing enough so that we can actually see into the reservoir, and we can't draw any more out of there anymore because the straw, this hose, will hit the bottom as low as it can go to the bottom of the reservoir, and we can't go any lower than that. So we'll just repeat this a couple times. Okay, so after repeating a few times, what we're going to do is we're going to look into the reservoir hole now. So if you take a look down into it, might be hard to see, but you can see it's not too deep. It only goes about a couple of inches. There's still a little bit of fluid at the very bottom of it, but I tried sucking it out and it won't come out. So I would say that this is probably pretty reasonable. Okay. You can see that, and this is about the amount that I've drawn out. Okay, this much. Okay, so we're gonna open our Lucas power steering fluid with conditioners. Let me just poke open this hole here. Okay, there we go. And we're just going to fill it up to the line. Okay, there we are, and finally we're going to put the cap back on. And that's it. We should be ready to go.